This short video aims to give an overview of a new learning and development concept that is currently being tested in Biopharm. A way to disseminate information across our business, screencasting gives subject matter experts the potential to share key information across their internal customer groups using a blend of audio and visual communication. While the more commonly recognized media of podcasting meets the needs of only oral learners, screencasts offer visual information and instruction that is complemented by audio commentary. A screencast, therefore, is usually a short information video, such as the very video that you are now listening to. Benefits of this method of disseminating information include, but are not limited to, the following. Screencasts can be grouped together to create an accessible digital library of resources that can be accessed by many different employees that require such information. They create an engaging audio and video hybrid of learning material, and they are really focused on the learner. So instead of a team of employees having to dial into a series of teleconferences at the same time, perhaps each week, the information that would be conveyed via teleconference could instead be made into a screencast, which is effectively a recorded teleconference, and sent out via the iLearning platform or GlobeShare, that our employees can pick and choose when they want to listen and learn about the particular information that needs to be conveyed. So learning becomes at the learner's fingertips, where they can take 4 or 5 minutes at a time in bite-sized learning components and digest the information at their own pace. Screencasts could especially work perfectly with any instructional, process-driven pieces of information that need to be conveyed by a particular subject matter expert. For example, if a DCS or key account manager needs to know how to submit a change request in CLAS or iCLAS regarding one of their customers, the subject matter expert within the CLAS team could have made a 90-second video that outlines how to go through the process of changing a customer or requesting a change request, where they talk over the screen of them actually performing the operation themselves. So the learner will see the mouse moving across the screen, and they will hear running commentary of the subject matter expert explaining how to complete the action or task. There are many suitable applications where screencasting would be a useful approach in order to disseminate information. I will just give one example for each application type. Instructional. CLAS would be an ideal centerpiece for screencasts on how to do specific actions within the CLAS and iCLAS tools. In terms of informational applications, this would be useful for letting the target audience know about a new marketing campaign or any type of learning and development information that needs to be shared. In terms of process descriptors, an excellent screencast would be a short 2-minute video on how to set goals in your 3P or how to prepare for your mid-year or end-of-year 3P review. In terms of supplementary screencasts, these would really go alongside any live face-to-face training that takes place. So in terms of extra bits of knowledge that needs to be reinforced, these can be shared following a training event. And that links into refreshers. An example again would be refreshers on components within the Novo Nordisk way of selling or the 4S model. Ideally, screencasts could be used to really engage learners in any type of learning and development exercise. Ideally, they can be used before a training event to engage learners and let them know what they're ready to arrive and learn with on day 1 or R1 of a new training course or training event that's taking place. They can be used, as I mentioned, to supplement the training event. These can be referred to within the training event as to where learners can go and find that extra information that will back up their learning from the day. And then following the training event, they can be used as a strong tool that will help embed the learning that took place on that day. This is really where I see the full benefits of screencasting coming to the fore and making a difference in our organisation. So following on what could be considered as pilot 1 of screencasting, where we have used this to generate a clinical summary screencast series in Biopharm, I would love for global marketing to consider uptaking the specific training package that has therefore been developed in relation to the patient choice campaign for Norditropin in Biopharm. In terms of use in the UK and Ireland, I would love for local uptake across departments to take place. I think the most obvious use where we can quickly implement the screencasting concept is in relation to CLAS, where we could generate an instructional screencast series in conjunction with the CLAS team that could be uploaded onto iLearning and form a digital library of instructional videos for CLAS. In terms of P&O, I think there are many avenues in which this could also be utilised. A supplementary reference catalogue could be generated for the HR Basics course that I learned is currently in production. And then finally, my goal would be to generate a screencast implementation framework, which would be designed to help subject matter experts in their dissemination of the necessary information that their team or department has and needs transferred and spread across the organisation to their internal customers. So that's a quick summary of screencasting and the ideas that I have for it to be implemented in the UK and Ireland. I think that fast, instant access to information that employees need to know fits perfectly in with our simplicity and agility and speed competency that we're all working towards in 2017. Thanks for listening.